All right. Welcome back, everybody, to a brand new 1% stream. As you guys know, we run these sentiment streams every single Monday at 12 p.m. Today, I wasn't able to make it, but I will have the recording for you guys today as far as this goes. We're going to be going over some gold. We'll also be going over some Ethereum and Bitcoin, and then we'll be going over DAO. So this will be short, sweet, and simple for this week. Now, we did talk about last week how we were going to be a little bit slower coming into the end of this month and coming into January before we start to pick up late January into February. Now, because of that, we're going to see a lot of range type of behavior. That's exactly what we've been seeing for XAU USD, for gold specifically. But now we have a nice show of hand, and that has been shown from this break of structure to the downside right here on the H4. So now we have all of this available liquidity for price to come and grab, for us to move back into previous areas of demand, and a very clean range for us to be able to create. We were looking for that reversal around this area somewhere. Now it has created that after taking out this high right here and breaking structure to the downside. Candle before candle on H4 was here. It came into that. Now let's look for that continuation for this week. Most likely the rest of the month, as well, as this is a H4 chart. This is a 240-minute chart. So we will see a lot more range behavior within this specific range, from this low right here to this high right here. So XAU, I'm definitely looking bearish for this week and coming into next week as well. So we'll be trading that as long as that goes. I do have one eval that we have currently open for Top Step. It needs 1% left, so we'll go ahead and trade that this week and go from there, and then we'll be able to be live again and run that up. But that was gold. As far as gold goes during this week, we do have FOMC as well. FOMC is going to be on Wednesday, so very cautious of trading on Wednesday. Me personally, I will not be taking any type of trades whatsoever on Wednesday. But coming into Thursday, we'll be looking to trade. Tuesday, we'll be trading after 10 a.m. So XAU USD, definitely looking for some downside continuation. Notice how if you look to the left here, there are absolutely no imbalances. All we have is just equal lows that are being created as prices continuing to move to the upside. And because of those equal lows, we are now showing that liquidity, right? Those short trades that are, or sorry, those long trades that are getting into position, putting their stop losses underneath these lows, creating that liquidity for price to then drive into. Very clean, very clean for XU USD. So we should get a nice little range this week. We'll watch and see how it goes. Now it could liquidate this and continue up from where it is at right now, but most likely following that H4, we just continue to break down. So watch this low to take. That's going to be your full range break. We'll have a nice area of supply it comes back into after that for us to take it down into previous areas of demand as well as imbalance. So we'll be watching gold as far as that goes. Let's go ahead and move on to Ethereum now. All right, now moving on to Ethereum, we can see we are still sitting in the range that we had marked out last week. We were looking for this high and this low right here. What did we say? We said price was bullish, and we were looking for a continuation into that high. Now it is currently showing that as well. Look on the H4 here. On our higher time frames, we are still looking very bullish. So this week, I'm actually going to be looking for some leverage longs, taking it at least up into previous areas of supply. I think we make a move up into our higher time frame area of premium, especially since we are just accumulating around this range. I would have wanted to see this high take out this area before we decided to make that move to the upside first. This is our previous area of supply that caused the new low. So let's look for price to make that move back into that 4,000 area. I think this is going to be very nice long trade that is starting to present itself right here. Higher time frame accumulation. So it should see a very nice move. That 1 8% day that we had right here, we're going to see something like that as well. So let's just keep looking for that. As far as Ethereum goes, equity within this range is absolutely beautiful. If you guys have any I would say extra cash, any extra profits, anything like that. Obviously not financial advice, but I would be stacking as much Ethereum as I can and silver as I can in the meantime. So continue to keep up with that. Let's keep buying ETH and we'll go from there as far as that goes. But we'll be looking for leverage longs this week on Ethereum, on XEU USD. We'll be looking for those leverage shorts for the top 7 counts. Now, moving on to some DAO, and then we will end it for today. Alrighty, moving on to some Dow now. Looking at the Dow Jones, we are finally in an area where we are looking to make our reversal, right? As far as Dow Jones go, we've had a very huge run up this entire year, just continuously making new highs and new lows. Now we are looking for the balance as far as this goes. We came all the way back up to a previous high that I have circled right here that caused a new low. Following that previous high that caused a new low, we were looking for price to kind of make that area of distribution right here. Now it did not, it took out that high, but now it has broken structure to the downside on Monday. So Tuesday should be an easy continuation for us to start to take it down through the lows. Now I can't tell right now if it is going to hold this low and continue all the way into all-time highs or decide to come through those lows. But we can tell based on this structure right here that we will at least move into this low right here. So we can guarantee that we will move back into this area of imbalance, but we cannot guarantee if we will create a higher low there or if we will continue to the downside. So my current sentiment as far as Dow goes is just looking for downside into these lows right here. We'll see how Monday treats us. It's already 1:30, so it should be an easy continuation coming into tomorrow. But as far as today goes, man, simple continuation. I personally ended up trading Asia for gold. We only have 1% left to go on the top tip account as far as that goes. So I will let you guys know when we are trading that tomorrow after 10 a.m. because we do have 10 a.m. news. I will let you guys know about that as well. But as far as that goes, man, it should be a very clean, easy, simple week. I will catch you guys for live trading tomorrow at 10 a.m. So we will be trading after 10 a.m. due to the 10 o'clock JOLTS job openings news that we have. But following that, I do appreciate everybody that did show up today. Again, if you guys had the patience to make it to the end of this video, you have the patience to trade. So keep continuing to show up, keep continuing to put in that work and that effort, and you will see that those results in due time. Just continue to show up, continue to repeat, and you will get there. But again, I appreciate everybody that did pull up today. I will catch you guys tomorrow after 10 a.m. You guys have a great rest of your day and or night, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.